Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn, and this is Asus's Republic of Gamers ROG STRIX Z370-E gaming motherboard. Now this is the E version, you'll note the E and F variants are available. This is E, which means it supports Wi-Fi, so there's a Wi-Fi adapter on it and an antenna in the box. This is an unboxing video, just to show you what's in the box and give a brief overview of it. I've installed this in a Corsair Obsidian 500D. You can see the joy of that in one of my other videos if you check them out on their channel. And I just wanted to talk through what I thought about the motherboard and the various things on it. Now, this is not a bad motherboard. It's about £200. It supports the new LGA 1151 8th generation Intel CPUs. That's the Coffee Lake CPUs. It also supports DDR4 up to 4000 MHz RAM, so it's a pretty high-end system. This is quite an upgrade for me because my PC was currently about 3 years old. Highlights also include 2 ports for M2 drives. That's the NVMe style hard drives that you can install straight on the motherboard. One of them is hidden under a heatsink, which I'll show you in a minute when I do the unboxing of it. This has the usual Asus ROG STRIX styling to it, which I like. I do like, I'll admit. Also supports RGB lighting and other interesting things like that. Inside the box you get a nice door hanger to put on your door to tell people to go away. I don't have a door in my area, so I just have to tell people with my voice. Some stickers, an install disc for the drivers and whatnot, which in this day and age is pointless. The machine I built doesn't even have a drive on it, so I don't know why they bother. These stickers here for colouring your LED RGB cables, which is actually really handy because I use that for connecting up the cables on the Corsair Commander Pro and the RGB lighting there. You then get all the usual connections and attachments in the box, which is, there's plenty of handy things in there. Now this motherboard was a joy to put together and relatively easy. The instruction manual, as with all good motherboard instruction manuals, was nice and thick and has plenty of diagrams and information in it, which made it, putting it together, a relative breeze. Also comes with a handy CPU installation tool there, which you could just see. I just tucked back in the box, which is basically a plastic clip which clips over the top of the CPU and allows you to install it without getting your fingers all over it. Cable tidies, which are always handy to have. In fact, any box that has cable tidies in it for a build like this is my favourite sort of thing. It has connections for the USB 3, Gen Type 2, Type A and Type C connections, so there's plenty of new connections if you've got a new case with USB-C connections on the front panel and all that jazz, and it's got those. One thing of note at this point though actually is quite a disappointment to me, because I've gone from a tower to a mid-tower case and this motherboard is lacking in USB ports on the rear. There's 2 USB Type 3s and 2 USB Type 2s, which is not enough in my book because my mouse takes 1, my keyboard takes 2 and my headset takes 2, so that basically doesn't leave me with much options and I have to start either look at USB adapters or consider using the attachment on the keyboard or something like that. I was really surprised by, because my current motherboard, which is also an Asus one, an older one admittedly and in a tower, but that has like 8 USB ports on the back, which is lovely. Now in the bottom left corner here you can see that Strix logo on there, which is actually the bottom right when the motherboard's the right way up, and you can quickly see here the ports on the back. You got the Ethernet, minimal USB ports, very frustrating, and the other connections for audio, including an optical input. Now, the reason I was talking about the bottom right there, as it is now with the ROG STRIX face logo on it, is underneath that is where one of the M2 drives is hidden, or one of the bays for it, which is really cool actually, because you can unscrew that, take it off, put an M2 in there, put that back on, and then you've got really streamlined hidden storage on your motherboard. If you don't even bother with purchasing an SSD or a standard hard disk drive, then you are basically reducing the number of cables you have to deal with, which is a joy. This has been an unboxing video for the ROG Strix motherboard. Hope you enjoyed it. And this is a little video snippet to show you what it looks like when it's finished and built inside a Corsair Obsidian 500D. You can see it looked pretty neat inside there. I have not finished with the cables, so there's some work to be done there. But otherwise, it presents a pretty good looking motherboard. It goes nicely with the other parts I've installed in there, which includes the Corsair H150i cooler, the Asus Strix Z370-E, and some RGB lighting, as well as some RGB RAM. The motherboard, as I said, is pretty good. It's pretty swish, got some nice inputs. I just wish it had more USB connections. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please excuse the mess on the floor. It was chaos in that room. It took me 2 days to build this. We've taken photos of it. And if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Drop us a comment. If you hated it for some reason, which you're free to do, please let me know why in the comments below, or send me a private message, because I'm always looking to try and improve my videos, so I really appreciate your feedback and input. Thanks very much for watching. This is the Provoked Prawn signing out.